noon in Banjul and welcome to the news on this hour. In the headlines, the second leg of the President Jammeh-sponsored Quranic memorization competition opens at the Supreme Islamic Council at headquarters. The European Union non-state actor strengthening program in the Gambia rehabilitates major water points in a host of border villages in the west coast region of the Gambia. Middle-class Israelis extend their protest against spiraling high cost of living with new campfire-like vigil in major towns and cities. And in the United States, the race for the White House gathers momentum as more presidential aspirants contend for the Republican nomination. These stories and much more coming ahead in the news. I am Ajami Sise. The Gambia Supreme Islamic Council Friday evening opened the second leg of the President Jammeh-sponsored Quranic memorization competition. Some senior government officials and prospective participants attended the event at the Council's headquarters in Canifing. Modelamin Cesar reports the competition this time around is designed for adults.
Sponsored Quranic memorization competition is kicking off again, with this leg of it happening in a month during which the Holy Scripture itself was revealed. Ramadan attracts a lot of Muslims to the Holy Book, a practice which they hinge on the abundant blessings associated with the month. This indisputably makes Ramadan just the right moment for the organization of such events. The competition this time around is taking a different dimension, meant only for adults between the ages of 20 and 35 and attracting a price tag of $200,000 for the winner, $100,000 for the first runner-up, and $50,000 and $25,000 for the second and third runner-ups respectively. Speaking at the opening ceremony, the first Vice President of the Supreme Islamic Council, Sharif Bajan, was full of praises for the President, describing him as a man with the right leadership qualities for the Gambia. Sheikh Ibrahim Jeju heads the organizing committee. He told participants that the competition will be free and fair, adding that all questions have been confidentially set using a uniform criterion. Judges, he went on, will be focusing on the degree of memorization, the voice and the grammar of contenders. Any misconduct, he stressed, will result in an automatic disqualification. The Minister of Information and Communication Infrastructure, Alaji Cham, joined by his colleague Sarif Gomez, was on hand to declare the competition open. In his statement, Minister Cham expressed happiness with the previous competitions, urging the organizers to increase the confidence reposed in them by the President, adding that the understanding of the Holy Quran makes it easy for Muslims to follow commandments and desist from the prohibited. While taking time to pray for the President's well-being, the Information Minister observed that the event, which is being staged for the third time, will also be crucial in enhancing the President's vision of sustainable peace and development. The President-sponsored Quranic memorization competition is already a major event on the calendar of many in Quranic memorization centers. The staggering sums at stake are enough motivations. From the inception against now, 190 people have already contested for what used to be $1 million prize tag. The battle line has again been drawn. The coming days will witness a fierce scholarly fight among a registered 60 adult contestants, all eyeing the $200,000 first prize package. Modulamin Sise, Grts News.
Over 1,000 volunteers from Kombonat constituency have gathered at the President's farm in Banjulunding for a day's reading exercise. Babukar Kamara reports that the volunteers, who were mainly women, are undertaking the exercise in a show of gratitude to President Jammeh's benevolence to humanity.
We are here on behalf of President Jammeh from Banjulunding, Soldiers' Wives, Grts, Milingara and Bijilo. Everyone from Kombonat is ably represented in today's work.
It is the second major weeding exercise on the President's farm in Banjulunding. This particular one attracting hundreds of women volunteers within Kombonat constituency in the 2011 farming season.
When you look at all what was being planted here, we take instruction from the chief himself, that is the President. And then whatever you see which is being planted here, every day is going back to the civil society. Yes.
The farm started normal operations early this year and have been host to the Nereka rice variety, maize and groundnut. Volunteers continue to arrive by their numbers, showing a distinctive sign of gratitude to President Jammeh's Back to the Land initiative.
It is Ramadan, but to us it doesn't even seem to be because of the vigor we came with. We are gathered here to show our signs of gratitude and appreciation to President Jammeh.
Yeah, it's rather dismaying because even the last time too, we could not get the youth. They are only concerned with football. They are not concerned with football. We have given these notices in all our mosques, all the 3 mosques in the village, in the streets. But you see, the boys, what they choose is to stay at home and have attire. It's only the women folks that we have.
The 10-staff presidential farm also have a banana plantation, in addition to its regular 6-hectare grain crops. However, farm officials and local authorities are concerned about the low turnout of young people. Babukar Kamara, GRTS.
A €1.5 million grant earmarked for a 3-year project on transnational partnerships have been keeping actors in local governance busy with a series of consultative meetings. The latest was held in Banjul, where participants brainstormed on the essentials of a sound local government administration. Model Sisa was there for GRTS.
Impressive work by the top notches of the Gambia Association of Local Government Authorities, culminating in the procurement of a €1.5 million grant. Officials of local government authorities have been meeting, putting heads together for the development of a national strategy for enhancing local government administration. 5 out of the 7 local governments in the Gambia are beneficiaries, and as a prelude to an upcoming regional conference to be hosted by the Gambia, Galga has been engaging stakeholders in a series of consultative workshops. Banjul is the latest to take its own part of the crusade. At the opening of what was a 2-day convergence, the mayor of Banjul highlighted that the essence of their presence on the city council is to deliver for the electorates who elected them into office. This, according to him, is only feasible through a combination of principles.
First, you have to democratize, you decentralize, you devolve, and then you have development. D plus D plus D equals to development. If you don't democratize, why is it that we are all here? You know, you can decentralize to a certain extent without actually the process of democratization. But if you want true development, you have to be committed to democracy.
For the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Local Government and Lands, the arrival of the STRAP project comes with the increased need for awareness creation, which according to him is lacking, especially at the grassroots.
Echelon, clarity was obvious, but I don't want to call them pawns, but to the meso and micro level management, there clearly is